welcome back to Kylie B Music and Reviews. Another week, another video. This week we have a Prs SE. This is a standard. Very nice guitar. This is in a dark blue finish. You can actually see some of the wood grain through it, so it's like, I think they might call that the dark whale finish or something like that. There's absolutely no scratches whatsoever in this guitar. It was built in Indonesia. I don't have the whammy bar. I don't use them anyway. No sharp fret ends. It's just perfect there. String height looks great. This has a three-way switch in it, just a tone and a volume, or volume tone, wherever you want to put it. These are nice guitars. I've always liked the PRS guitars. Couldn't afford them, but I've always liked them. These guitars have a, I'd say that's more like a 60s taper neck on them. Usually the scales on the PRSs are right in between a Gibson and a Fender, so it's probably right on 25 inches. I'll have the specs in after the intro here, so you can actually see what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, this is or whatever. I'll just put the actual specs off of the website on there, and you can actually see the way they are. These are put together very well. If you can afford one of these, I highly recommend them. The pickups are always good on these. The only thing I don't like about the SEs, and it's not that big of a deal, is the backing plates aren't recessed. But if you watch some of the PRS videos, the new ones apparently go through the PRS factory. That's what they say anyway. I can't prove it either way, whether they do or not. They check the setups on them. And whenever I've tried one in the store, they've always been great playing guitars. Every one of these I've ever played has been a nice playing guitar. So we're gonna do a clean run through this. Obviously there's only three-way switch. We'll do clean, do a little distortion, and then obviously before all that I'll show you all the specs, and I'll see you on the other side. are my thoughts on the PRS Standard. I think this is a great sounding guitar. The pickups are perfect. You get into the distortion, they aren't muddy like I would expect out of the entry level version of the PRS. These are definitely good pickups for what you're getting. Easy to play. This is a nice fast neck. There's no sharp fret ends or nothing on this. This is perfect. I really like this guitar. I wish I had one of these. If it had a 5-way switch on it, I think you could do a lot more things with it. But I think when you start adding things to stuff, all it does is create more problems. So you're probably better off just leaving it a 3-way switch. Overall value, but I think these are well worth the money. If you find one used for around $500, these are definitely worth $500. This particular one hasn't done a scratch on it. I don't think this was played, or if it was played, it wasn't played much. There ain't a scratch on this. I don't know how old this is. I'm not sure how to decipher their serial numbers. I don't know if they have anything for their serial numbers where you can tell what year or anything it is, but I don't think that really matters anyway with the SE line. These are thicker than the cores. If you do get into the core models, obviously the volume and the tone knobs are recessed, and the body is thinner. Would I spend $4,000 on a core? No, I wouldn't spend $4,000 on a Gibson either, or a Fender, or any one of those. $4,000 is a lot of money. You can get into this guitar for $500. If you find one that's in good shape, even one that needs a little bit of love, don't be afraid to pick one of these up. Put a little bit of work into it, have a setup done on it, and I think you'll have a guitar that you can play until the cows come home. Sorry, it's a Midwest thing. Very nice guitar though. I would recommend this. So I'm Kyler B, closing down with the PRS Standard. I know they make this in a custom 24. I've never played one of those. I think the only difference is the neck. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I need to look that up and to be able to tell the difference. But this is a really nice guitar. Well worth, if it's worth, if they got about $500 price tag on one of these, they're well worth that. Nice guitar, very nice guitar. So, I'm Kyler B. See you next week. Take care.